I'm Samantha Tier. We are here currently at the We Love Music Conference. I'm here with Mr. Rico Love. Thank you so much. You dropped a lot of gems for us today. How does it feel to be out here today for Indiana Black Expo?
Incredible. It was a dream come true. I used to come to the expo a few times when I was a kid, so to be able to allow them allowing me to have this event and facilitating for me is incredible. It's like been a dream of mine to create something where I could stand alone and be able to give information and knowledge that is valuable to people. So this is a complete blessing. This is something that I dreamed a year ago and had structure, and in less than a year to see it come into fruition is incredible. Tanya Bell, the president of the Indiana Black Expo, is here, and she allowed us to have this incredible opportunity. I give it up to Tanya. She just wanted to address the crowd and say hello. I want y'all to understand something. Tanya believed in the vision, and she really gave me an incredible opportunity to facilitate some. A lot of people, whoever, if you've never been to an expo, raise your hand. So what we were able to do together was she was able to facilitate something for me to bring people, and then what we were able to do was to introduce people to the expo as well and get majority of my people who had never been to the expo before, maybe probably never heard of it. We want to make sure we help each other. What the expo is an opportunity to donate to colleges. It's a nonprofit organization and it builds. So for them to allow us to, have this opportunity to build and educate. I think her main thing was when we first spoke was that she loved the idea of education and understands the value in it. So, Tanya want to come up and say a few words. She's an amazing woman. She's the president of Indiana Black Expo. That's what I'm talking about, women in power, women who have to deal with men all day, women who demand respect. You gotta demand respect. You have to, and you have to be polite. Nobody wants to, so you still demand respect, but you still are humble and polite and nice and kind. Give it up to Tanya Bell.
Thank you all for being here. I hope that you've had an opportunity to enjoy yourselves over the weekend. I hope that we will be bringing this back again for the second annual music conference presented by Rico Love Music College next year. But I do want to publicly just thank Rico for the partnership. One of the things that I think it has done for Indiana Black Expo, like he says, is we have received a demographic that has come across the country that we would not have received without this partnership. So we look forward to growing it, and I just want to thank him for his genuineness, passion with wanting to invest and spill his heart out and his gifts with you. So thank you so much, and thank you all for being here. Enjoy the rest of the day.
You could have chosen to take this to any other city. Why Indianapolis?
I think the Midwest is an incredible place, an incredible talent. But to find talent, I don't think they have enough accessibility to opportunities. So I wanted to bring something that comes to them. So people from surrounding areas have the ability to come and connect and link up. Believe it or not, more people came from all over the world. We got a person that came in from South Africa, from London, from all over the country. I want you to understand something. There's no more excuses. I don't want to hear nobody tell me, but nobody in my city do this. Everybody I know won't do this. Nobody won't help me. The studios won't open up. Now you're in a situation. You came all the way to Indianapolis to come to this conference. Anybody you meet at this point who you have a marriage with, you form a connection to, you should have no problem with y'all linking up and you go into their city and they come to your city and y'all create. The gift is in you. It's not just a slogan. This is the whole mantra. This is to understand we create a family. We create an army. I want in the next 5 to 10 years as we grow, I want everybody in this room to be friends with each other. I want everybody to know that this is a network. This is your network. This is your group. This is the people that you might say, I'm familiar with you because I follow you on Instagram. I know your music. I'm familiar with you. So let's build this opportunity to see each other face to face. Tim, my man right here, came from the UK. I see him all the time. He's producing records on Snapchat and he posts them. And I always look. I check him out. I might tell him, oh, that sounds good. That sounds cool. That's what you got to do. We can't be afraid to talk to each other. We can't be afraid to respond to each other. You gotta say, I like it. Oh, thank you, bro. I'd love to hear what you got. They might be whack, might be good. You never know. But at the end of the day, we gotta converse and we gotta build with each other. So that's the key. This year we got 500. Next year it'll be 5,000. Hopefully, we want to make sure it grows year after year after year after year, consistently educating and building the writing and producing and musical industry.
Absolutely. Now you've done a lot in the music industry. You've produced. You've written for a lot of people. Just briefly tell us, how did you kind of get your start into breaking into the industry?
Usher gave me a shot, you know. He heard some records I did with the Corner Boys and loved it, invited me to perform at a showcase. I performed in a showcase and he ended up signing me to his company. But after that, being inside of the business, I just was a go-getter and I just believed in my gift and I just always worked my set. And when I say that, I mean I always was, if I met Mark Pitts, I would make sure I built with Mark Pitts. If I met KP, I built with KP. I was able to take each meeting and turn it into an opportunity. So that's how I kind of got jump-started in the business.
Absolutely. Now, kind of switching gears a little bit to talk about the independent artists. As you talk about artists who utilize channels such as Spotify, Pandora, things of that nature, do you have any advice for independent artists who might want to transfer over?
Like I always say, be great. I can't tell you how to get in the game. I don't got no advice for that. All I can do is tell you how to be great. If you're great, people will find you. Be great, be consistent, and let your greatness show. And when people consistently see your greatness, a lot of people are like, well, I wrote a great song and nobody listened to it. Well, you need to write another one. You need to write another one. You might have 5 people listen to the first one, 10 to the next one, 15 to the next one, 20 to the next one. Next thing you know, you got 100,000 people listening. Over time, the catalog has to be consistent. You got to continue to work your set.
Absolutely. And now, last question. You are now making the transition to the music industry as an artist yourself. What can we expect for you coming up in the next couple of months?
I think that I did my album, Turn the Lights On. I think it was an incredible body of work. I'm very proud of it. I'm not sure if I want to do another one. I think that it was my dream for a long time to make a project and make an album, and I made it, and I'm happy with how it came out. And I want to focus on building outside of that. If I do another record, it's fine if I'm led to do that. But right now, I just want to build artists and producers and develop people and grow a business outside of just the natural what's expected of me and just producing and writing and performing, you know?
Absolutely. Now, last question. How can people stay in contact with you?
You can follow me on Instagram at I am Rico Love, Snapchat at I am Rico Love 5, the number 5, Twitter, I am Rico Love. My SoundCloud / Rico Love. I'm always out and about.
Absolutely. Well, again, Chess TV, thank you so much, Rico Love. It's a pleasure having you. A lot of gems you spoke today, so thank you so much.
You listen to your favorite songs ever in the world. It's the same 4 chords every single time, and it's 10 million songs written to those same 4 chords. Understanding how to write to those chords and hear something different every time, that's the secret. For the rappers, to challenge yourself to be as memorable in your verse as you are in your chorus. The gift is in you. It's very important. I want you to understand. One thing that can never be taken away from me is my gift. I'll always be able to get paid because of my gift. It's a thing that troubles me about how women are handled inside of the business and trying to come up. I really understand your pain and your struggle, and I really want to help you. And I have some tips and keys for women who try to make it in the business, all right? And women, I want you to understand something. When you meet a producer and you say to him, all right, cool, we want to work. This has happened a lot to me in my experience. We want to work, we set up this time to work. If somebody tells you, oh, this session going to start at 11 at night, you're the wrong session. If you show up to the session with a short skirt on, you're doing the wrong thing. Now, I'm not trying to say that you deserve to be treated a certain way by how you dress, but I want you to know when you come and you mean business, somebody can tell when you mean business. And signals can be crossed. Shake hands, look them in the eye, be very confident, be very secure. Be yourself, don't be militant and mean and rude, but be serious. I suggest women show up with a male that you trust. Understand and value yourself that much more, fellas. You gotta be able to get that serious and say to yourself, I'm not gonna play with this person. If we working, we working. Don't do 5 songs with her and then ask her out on the date when she say no, you don't want to give her a copy of the songs. No. Those are the things that women have to deal with in this business. It's very difficult. So understanding consistency is the next thing I want to focus on. Consistency. The same thing that got you there is the same thing that's going to keep you there. But overall, I'm going to be the same person I was in the beginning because that's what got me here. And through everything, through your lows, through your highs, when you're consistently you're going to continue to win. Consistency. If you say to yourself, I write 4 songs every single day, or 4 ideas, well, I make sure I jot down a line from a conversation every single day. Be consistent in that. And then you take time and you devote your time for reflection. And this is reflection. Write this down and understand what reflection is. If I wrote 20 ideas this week and I saved 20 song memos or melodies in my phone this week, I need one day out of the week to go over all of those ideas. It's a blessing to be able to have this conference and to be so successful the first year. But I still believe it's the beginning. I believe I gave assignments to everybody here and homework, and I want them to do their homework. And next year we come stronger. And I told everybody to bring 2 people next year and invite a friend, a family member. And I just believe in progression. And it's a blessing to be able to see people grow. Being a giver is the most incredible feeling ever. You know what I mean? I want to be, the Bible says you to be a lender. We're to be lenders and not borrowers. I want to be a lender. I want everybody in here to become lenders and not borrowers. B. Cox will be here again next year. Might bring my brother Danger, you know. Might bring Esther Dean, you know. It's going to be cool. Thank you. What up, it's Rico Love, Mr. Turn the Lights On, live at the We Love Music Conference in Indianapolis, Indiana. And you're checking me out live on Chats. Turn the Lights On.